What is a personal representative? And that's in the context of a Florida probate. Well, when someone dies, the court has got to appoint a person to legally manage that person's affair, take title to bank accounts, step in and represent that person's interests. In Florida, we call that person a personal representative. Personal representative doesn't have any power, doesn't exist until a judge signs an order that says, I hereby appoint you, Mr. Smith, Mrs. Jones, as the personal representative. Now, and many times who I desire to be my personal representative is spelled out in a will. I, in my will, designate I want my friend John there to be my personal representative. And the court generally will grant preference to that selection, that desire, that request of the dead person. But there are certain circumstances in which that may not be the case. Specifically, maybe the person gets convicted of crime or something like that after the will nominates them, or whenever. But the will nominates and they're convicted of a crime. They're therefore statutorily disqualified. There are other circumstances in which there could be a dispute. So, maybe in a will it names a prior wife as an example, and turns out guy dies, wife's still named as a PR. Probably not the one to be a PR when there's a subsequent wife or whatever that's part of the picture. But the bottom line is a personal representative is designated by the court. It's one of the most important early things that occurs in a probate case is you got to get somebody to step in shoes and fly that plane that is the estate that's going to be whatever assets that you need to gain control of. If you ain't done good estate planning and put payable on death and joint title property and things like that, property, whether it's real property or cars or bank accounts, they can be locked up in a probate, in bank, and you don't have access to them while there's no personal representative that's appointed. So that's why there's this rush to get a PR appointed, let that PR start taking control of things and making sure that the assets are protected and the rights of the beneficiaries are respected.